Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel. I'm back from my holidays, ready to bring you some latest PlayStation VR2 news. We're gonna talk about Astro Bot, some brand new games and some other bits and bobs. But before we start, a word from today's sponsor, Yoges. Yoges cooling stand with controller charger attaches to your PS5/PS5 digital using a single screw, and then you plug in it to USB-C port and then you're good to go. It works as a separate system, it's got its own fans and it's pumping out the heat from PlayStation 5. When you play in your PS5 games, of course temperature rises depending on how demanding the game is. This little device will keep it at nice and steady temperature when the fan is on. Comes with a very handy controller charger, so you can have it looking nice and very convenient for charging as well, and also headphones hanger. You can purchase it from the producer's website, which is yogesvr.com, and if you're watching this video, you can use this exclusive discount code to have 10% off of your next purchase. The code is available for you on screen, and also you can find the link with the code in the description. It's a very nice and very useful addition to your current PlayStation 5 setup, perfect for long gaming session. Check it out. Okay, so now let's do some PSVR2 news. I want to begin from the Contractors Showdown, a very popular game on other PlayStation VR2 headsets. The developers was doing Ask Me Anything session for the Quest owners, and regarding PlayStation VR2 version, this is what they said. Regarding to the PSVR2 port, we have heard all your feedback. The truth is we are really want to do it, but it is sometimes difficult to balance between the major update and porting. Anyway, it's on our to-do list, and definitely we'll get all the features supported if possible. So this is something what they may be trying to do, what they're doing. This is something what is on their roadmap, basically. So hopefully, sooner than later, this first-person shooter will come to you, as it is very popular everywhere else, and it's a very good and solid game. Now I want to touch a bit about Firmament, a game that I spoke about on this channel many times since PSVR1 it's happening. It's had kind of convoluted history when it comes to PlayStation VR. Because it was funded by Kickstarter, the developer never reached their stretch goal for PSVR2, but then they said later on, fuck it, we're gonna do PSVR version anyway. They've been hard at it. Of course they couldn't do it, but says, do not worry, we're still gonna do it, but on PlayStation VR2. So now the developer said that this game will be coming to PlayStation VR2 and it will be releasing this fall. So we're gonna get it this year. This is of course coming from the developers of Myst. Many of you knows this classic. Got its VR version, sadly not on PSVR 2. But anyway, if you like the studio, you're probably gonna enjoy playing Firmament. Now let's talk a bit about Astro Bot and some rumors regarding the latest game. Now of course rumors you have to take with pinch of salt, that's why I want to insist this is rumor, not official info, but every bigger and smaller publication seems to share it, so I want to talk about it as well. So Deal Labs is running this rumor, and basically what they're saying is this new Astro Bot game will be revealed very shortly. They're saying part of the game will be playable in environment located in the heart of the desert somehow. And also there will be a brand new character, Fennec the Fox, in the form of a robot, which will of course be sharing some similarities with Astro Bot. They do not know the release date or which platform it will be available, but they're saying that they believe in it will be releasing exclusively on PlayStation 5, so no PC support, but also there will be no PSVR support for this game. Team Asobi lately, the developer of original Astro Bot, been more active, let's say, on their socials, posting bits and bobs from their previous games and, you know, some teasers and shit like that. Now, I must say, I said it in past, I can't remember when now, but I said it, if Sony's next Astro Bot game won't support PSVR 2, that means they're giving up on it. Now, saying that this is only rumor, And also, you know what, it might be a hybrid game, it might work in VR and without VR. Let's don't be all doom and gloom just based on rumors, but you know, everyone seems to repeating it, so maybe it is a bit sad for some people. But anyway, for me, I'm kind of taking it a bit like, let's say, in the more relaxed approach, and maybe until we hear something from Sony themselves, then I would just leave it for now and wait. But we know Team Asobi definitely developing something. Of course, they only remaining live forms of PlayStation Japan studio, which been closed. They are here because, of course, how successful Astro Bot is, not only on PSVR2 but on PlayStation as well. Very solid studio, so fingers crossed. But let me know what you think to this rumor. Should we say it, fuck this rumor, or should we be concerned? Let me know in the comments section. Now, in the background, you've got a trailer playing, and this is the release date trailer for Sushi Bar, a kind of manga / anime inspired game, more maybe manga, where you managing your friend's sushi bar or something, I don't know. A strange thing happening in the game, been in the development for a while, PSVR2 version. I think this is another of those games what I used to talk about during PSVR1 days, so it's kind of got delayed. But anyway, this is the trailer for it, the cartoonish graphics, you know, as it should be for this type of game, you know, with anime / manga vibes. But anyway, the release date is very soon. You've got 2 days to wait, and the game will be out on 28th of May. It's just around the corner for you. Moving on to the next story, I want to talk a bit about Sin Studio, the developers of very good game, and the one that I probably played the most in the VR headset, especially on PSVR1 and PSVR2, but PSVR1 definitely I gave it good bash. This is the Swordsman. It's had so many updates, the AI combat update is great. But anyway, it is reported that this studio managed to raise $2.5 million, which is fucking a lot of money. That's more than I earn an hour at my work, for a brand new VR combat game. But this time things gonna be slightly different, because it's going to be player versus player. Now this studio, of course, come from the, let's say, very hard, maybe very weird beginnings when they've been releasing their games, and nearly shut down when Warzone released. But the Warzone, which I gave it 1 out of 10, that's how bad the game was, managed to actually sell good and gave them some money to release Swordsman, and Swordsman was just great, and it keeps getting better. So the studio basically come from very, let's say, bottom to the very top. Maybe it started from, you know, the developers not being as much experience and such, but now they are a great studio, and I definitely enjoying the Swordsman a lot. It's a very good game, so I'm expecting something good from their next game, even though it's multiplayer and I don't like that, because I don't like playing online, but I might give it a go. And now let's speak a bit about Retropolis, a game where you are becoming robot detective in this Retropolis style city. It will be published by Perp Games, a well-known publisher to all of us, keeping PSVR2 and PSVR1 physical games library alive single-handedly. Hats and pants off once again for a millionth time to them. So the Retropolis 2 never said goodbye on PSVR2, they just slightly had to postpone the release date. They say they fully testing the latest patch and will give everyone an update as possible. But it will be, you know, it's only gonna be delayed by a week or two, so not that long for those of you who wants to play it. For the fans of Wildlands 2, which is very late to PSVR1 lifespan when not that many people been playing PSVR1. But anyway, this game is being ported to PSVR2, and the trophies for it already appeared on the, you know, trophies website, whatever you want to call it. So it indicates that within a couple of weeks this game should be out for you. Looking forward to try it on the PSVR2 headset. The first one was such a groundbreaking game when it comes to VR movements, especially. You know, I don't think it gets enough appreciation how many barriers it's broke when it's released. It was quite intense movement, but very well done. So looking forward to the second one. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for joining in and watching the video. For all the latest PSVR2 news, reviews and other stuff, stay tuned to the channel. Of course, big shout out to the patrons, they're scrolling down there in the background. Thank you very much for your support, I super appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, then subscribe. It would be nice to have more of you. And for now, that's it. Bye.